every time you organize this tour. So what are the motives behind this tour?
Actually, what I found, if I see back as a student, when I was a student, so I faced a lot of problem in my life that I was a big hesitant, I was very shy. So I found delivery is important. Whatever the knowledge you have, it does not mean. Actually, you must know how to deliver. And especially, I cannot say about all the Biharis, but what I have found in my life, the most of youths in Bihar especially, they have this problem. That's why I always want to give them opportunities, what I have missed in my life. By doing this, I just want to fulfill all the demerits what I could not, means I was not able to speak English even I was a big hesitant. That is why I want to organize this type of tour, this type of events I want to organize, so that the new youths, and you can see, even I am very happy that I remember 2 months before only, when there were two and three boys, 2 and 3 girls, they were completely blank. They were completely blank. They are unable to speak single word. But today I am happy. They are fishing. They are holding mics in their hands. So I think my mission is complete. Why? Because the motto, I just want to give them opportunities to be confident, to remove their hesitation. That is why one motto is, what I have faced in my life, they should not face it again.
So what things motivate you? Generally you organize the tour at every year at the same place, both Gaya Rajgir. Don't you feel bored?
See, this is very nice question. I heard one of my teacher just motivated me, I think 10 and 12 years before, that both Gaya, you would be surprised to know, around 20 countries, they follow Buddhism. Around 20 countries, more than 20 countries, they follow Buddhism. They considered Buddha as a god. But Buddha has very strong relation with Bihar, and we Biharis don't regard Buddha. They come, they respect this land, all the foreigners, they come, they touch this land as a sacred land. But we Biharis somewhere, because of awareness, because of some government's policy, because even we don't want to learn new things. That is why I always want. Why? Because every year one thing is clear, 90% students are new. That is why the place can be same, but motto is different. Motto is big. Motto is, I just want to give every youth of Bihar the opportunities to visit here and to know about, to feel the test of these lands, what these are the heritage and have been the great heritage for we Biharis.
So sir, generally as I ask you that organize for the same places, so I would like to say most of the students did not go. So every year you saw let them saw the video to motivate them the previous tour about the previous tour. So if you have given the 5 minutes or 2 minutes, so how you will convince them, how you will motivate them to join the tour?
Actually, see, the resources is less. Even I don't want to give my 100% effort. Why? Because resources is very less. We cannot book more than 10 bus, 5 bus. So in bus generally 40 and 50 students. Even at Rebel, more than 150, 200 students visit, they can come. So I just only want to select those students who wish to learn. Otherwise, by forcing, if I collect some more students, so there will not be, the motto will not be fulfilled. That is why I just want to give them some hint only, come and you can. So motivation must come from inside. Motivation must come from inside. If you feel motivated, then only you will love to visit and will learn. That is why I only want to show them 3 minutes, 2 minutes video. Please come. Why? Because I know lastly out of 200, 150, 30 and 40 will be ready. And I intend to book only one bus. Why? Because the resources is less. They are here. Actually, they come to Patna to get government job especially. The 80% student, they want to get government job. So resources is less. So by seeing all these things, I just decide to motivate them by only showing them 2 minutes and 3 minutes video.
So as a teacher, what are the things you learned in the trip?
As a teacher, the first thing I have learned, the management. The management every year. Even today, there was with some volunteers, with some students, there was traffic jam, and we were able to remove that traffic jam. So first thing, as a teacher, I learned that management. The second thing that helped me to learn, there are different students, their way of entertainment, enjoyment is different. It motivates me a lot. And third thing, as a student, when I did not get opportunity to be great entertainer, to enjoy more, so by seeing them, I always feel that they are not enjoying, I am enjoying. So by this, I always feel satisfaction. Why? Because I have already told you 90% students are new. 80 and 90%, more than 90% students are new. So sometimes what happens, if they are enjoying, and every day I come to the same place. So classes are same, we can say the class is same, building is same, but visitors are different. Even in Bodh Gaya, you can imagine the 1000 years back, Mahatma Buddha came, got enlightenment, but still Bodh Gaya is there. Every year the number of people that go there. So we are very small people. We don't have any, we cannot say that we could live more than 100 years. That is why we have less resources. And as a teacher, I always learn first thing management, second thing what I learned, the way of their entertainment, how do they entertain. Third thing, as a teacher, I always want to check myself whether I am able to convince the foreigners, talk to the foreigners, I am able to manage some new students or not. Sometimes it happens, if last year I was unable to manage, what about the next year? Why? Because the faces are new. So this is totally full learning course, learning tour for me too.
So actually, generally what I know in the Rebel, what I actually from the past previous few months I am reading in the Rebel. So what I observed, that bonding between you and the students are very good, very fantabulous. Generally most of the students are, you treat them as a friend generally. So many students praises you. So how do you feel? How do you see that? And in a state like Bihar, the bonding between the teacher and the students are not good. So generally students have a confusion, kind of fear to have a kind of apprehension to speak with the teacher. So how do you feel the student praises you about this?
Firstly, I would like to thank you to ask me this question. This is very good question, and in my dictionary it should be praised. Your question praised with crores and lakhs. Thanks a ton. I think the bonding, I did not start teaching because I wanted bonding and something. Actually, I left everything. I suffered a lot to start this profession. I managed a lot of things to continue in this profession. So I did not become a teacher by chance. Generally what happened, the most of people, they prepare for something, when they don't get selected or when they don't pass, they start teaching. But in my case it was not there. I wanted to do something for the Biharis. So that's why from the first day I started giving, I started working for them only. And finally the humanities, there is no alternative of humanity. So lots of students, after spending 10 days, 20 days, 1 month, they start feeling that this is the coaching where the sir only works for the quality, not for infrastructure, not for show off. And second one is the most important thing, that the reason behind this bonding is I never care about money. I always want to give. Whatever I could give, I always want to give. So this thing always motivates me, inspires me, and helps me to continue. Why? Because I have left everything for the betterment of these youths. So sometimes if I am unable to be friendly with them, so sometimes unable to see my face in mirror. Why? Because I cannot be loser, I want to be winner. And you also asked me sometimes, how do you feel when students tell that you are best, Rebel is best? I think it does not matter for me too. Why? Because I remember when I start teaching, within 2 months, even I have some videos and some clips, within 2 months students start saying me, sir, you are the one of the best teacher of the world I have never found. So you can imagine within 2 months the student. So I am in the habit of listening this for last 1 decade, you can say. So that is why I don't feel this is new thing for me. They can feel. Why? Because every time, every month, you can say every year, they can get a new teacher, new friend, new brother, new trainer, as Kanhaiya sir, as in Rebel Spoken English. But for me, my way, actually there is change in my body, but my way of teaching, my style, my dedication have never changed. Because of that, we have great bonding with the students.
So okay, the last question is to you. The most of the parents did not allow their children to go on the tour. So don't you think that the parents have a mindset they only focus on the students' education only? They think that tour and all these things are a wastage of time. So the two lines in which way you motivate the parents to go for the tour, allow their children to go for the tour.
See, I don't want to beat about the bush. I don't want to beat about the bush. I want to talk about this question. Once again, thanks a ton to ask me this question. I just want to talk and I want to explain in a straight way. Here parents are wrong. Why? Because they are making by their personal benefits. They want actually they don't want their happiness. They want, if they get job, then I will get the social respect. That is why I'm not saying that if children are always right, and if children says I want to visit, the parents should allow them regularly and always. But what parents should do, if any student tell them they should come to meet the teacher, they should visit institute, at least they may inquire about what type of tour, what are the benefits. But as they say, no, you don't have to go. In this way, they are the big hurdle to make their own children to be confident. In one line, they are big hurdles. Why? Because the now parents, you have given them birth, you have spending them money, but you need to know, all the parents need to know, by giving money cannot make them success. So they need to understand, all the parents. Through this, I would like to request them, if they have any objection, they should talk to the senior, they should talk to the teachers, they should visit the institute, but they should not do like you should not go, why will you go? In this way, they are somewhere, they are killing their feeling, they are killing their way to become a good personality.
Thank you, sir, answering for all the questions in a very good manner. There were a very good motivations line for the parents also and for the students also. Thank you.